Hello everyone, good morning. Good morning and welcome to a new week. So I decided to make a short video, and please, I want to address an issue, and I suggest we take it and treat it as urgent. If you notice the way our young girls are becoming so jobless these days, it's very alarming. And please, if you are a mother, if you are an elder sister, if you are a young girl, please take note of what I'm about to say here. You know that we are in the second term. For those, I want to address those in secondary school. So if you have a sister that is in secondary school, or a sister that just finished secondary school that is waiting for admission, or she has just finished secondary school and she has nothing to do, please make sure that you educate them on what I'm about to say here. As you all know that this second term for those in secondary school is already coming to an end, and after the second term they will enter the third term, and the third term is always the final section for that particular academic year. Like this third term now is going to be the final session for the academic year of 2023, if I'm not mistaken. So, and you know that in this third term, there's this third term that is coming now, there are some students that are preparing to write their WAEC, to write their NECO, to write their final examination and be a secondary school graduate. Please, mothers, elder sisters, mentor, please and please, if you know the good thing, as in if you know the perfect and good thing you can do for these girls, instead of them finishing school, I'm still going to talk about the aspect of phones, because I know that during our own time, particularly during my own time, I never used a phone as long as you're in secondary school. When my mom handed me a phone was when the last day I finished my final exam. I wrote WAEC, and after I wrote WAEC, I wrote NECO. It was the last day I wrote my last paper in NECO. That was the day my mom gave me a phone. Now, I'm not going to talk about the aspect of even JS, junior secondary students, using iPhone. Most of them even make use of iPhones. Please, parents, take notes. Once this girl, please, I'm talking to the girls. I am so much concerned. So please, if you have a younger sister within that age bracket, the best thing you can do for these girls is to lend them a skill. After their secondary school, instead of wasting their time at home, twerking and even dancing almost half naked on TikTok, please, if that TikTok is going to be a distraction to them, they should delete it from their phone. Listen, as even as an adult, you are not allowed, it's not compulsory that you have all the apps on your phone. Have the ones that are useful to you. Useful, I mean, is very useful. You know it is useful to you, not just the other way around. Because the rate at which our young girls are becoming so jobless is so alarming. Jesus Christ. It's so alarming. If you are on TikTok, once you enter TikTok, God, you need to see what these young girls are doing. When I mean young girls, very young girls. And if you ask them questions, most of them are just secondary school graduates. And if you ask them, they will be like they are waiting to get admission. Then if you know, parents, if you know that maybe you don't have enough money as of that time to train that girl in the university, lend her a skill. She should either learn how to make clothes, she should learn fashion designing, baking, so many skills, other than giving them phone and making them so useless. You know, one day I sat down, I was like, if this upcoming generation, if they should continue like this, let us just reason like 5 years time in the future, what these girls will be. Look at them in 5 years to come. You know that these girls would have nothing to offer to themselves, not even to offer to anybody. First of all, there is always an accomplishment that comes with when you know that you have something for yourself. those in university can testify that once you're done with school, there is nobody that has promised you a good white collar job somewhere. You just have to fend for yourself. This is the more reason why at that time, even if it's possible, once she's done with secondary school, you must not send her to university immediately. Give her 1 year to learn a skill. Once she completes that skill acquisition, send her to university. Then she can make living, she can make ends meet from what she's doing. I've seen students who know how to bake. I've seen students who are into fashion designing. I've seen students who know how to make hair. And with these little things, they take care of themselves while they are in university. And you notice that once they are done with university and their youth service, they are not going to carry their files around looking for job. They become self-employed. So please, if it's possible for you, parents, mothers, if it is possible for you to leave school, leave university for that your girl child, leave it for 1 year. Once she's done with secondary school, please do not be in a rush to send her to university. Because after sending her to university, once she comes back, she might come back to the house and she'll give you the excuse that there is no job somewhere. There is no job anywhere. So the best thing for us to do is once they're done with secondary school, leave them for 1 year, learn them a skill, let them go and learn something. And when there is nothing satisfying as you knowing that you have a skill for yourself, let them learn a skill. When at least 1 year is enough. After that 1 year, maybe by then you must have gathered some money to train her in school. Then the next thing, send her to university. Then you can help her get, if you're somebody that is sewing clothes, we have a mini sewing machine. It can be helpful to her while she's in school. As she's learning, she can be making clothes for other students and collecting money. Notice that she won't even disturb you. But the generation that we have now, once they're in school, they begin to call for money, for this, for that. So please, let us make these girls useful. Let us make them useful. I posted something on my story yesterday. I said, instead of, as a young girl, instead of you coming to TikTok, twerking, dancing, showing us your beautiful, sexy body, go and learn yourself a skill. You know, most of these girls don't even know that one of the benefits of social media is not for you to come and start twerking and doing all sorts of nonsense. You can influence your skill on social media. On social media, you can sell on social media. But most of them don't know. Most of them, they can't even wait to come out from secondary school. Then, bam, they download TikTok and they begin to twerk. They begin to dance. And you see all these cheap young boys who begin to deceive them, telling them how beautiful they are, naked. So please, mothers, older sisters, aunties and uncles, I am pleading, please. Most of these girls, they don't know what they are doing. It is in our power to redirect them. It is in our power to draw them back. Social media is good. TikTok is good. But what is not good is using it at the wrong time and for the wrong purpose. Please. Skill acquisition is the best thing you can do for your girl child once she's done with secondary school. Do not be in a haste to send her to university, for Christ's sake. Unless you have Dangote or someone that promised you a good white collar paying job somewhere. But please, if you don't, even if you have, you must at least, there's nothing like having a skill. So please, if you don't, once they are done with secondary school, do not be in a haste to further them to university. They will go to university. But please, for that period of 1 year, let them stay with you. Let them learn something. At least with that 1 year, you'll be able to gather enough money to take care of her for her first year in university. Then other subsequent years, you can be sending things to her while she's even working and fending little for herself. So please, mothers, just like I said, once this video gets across to you, if you have a younger sister, forward to her. If you have a daughter somewhere, not really your biological daughter, but your adopted daughter, your mini, anybody, please forward to them. Let us save these young girls. If you know of any young girl that is just roaming around the street jobless, if it's in your hand, please learn her a skill. She will never forget you.